So this idea of selling subscriptions, if anyone has done this type of thing, please tell me. I'd love to pick your brain on this, but we've been ramping this up this week. Now, if you were to start selling subscriptions, if you were to, this is just kind of like just a fun question to think about for a second before I get into what we're doing. Where would you start? You know, if you had this goal, if you had a resource, a rep that you could dedicate to selling more digital subscriptions, where would you start? What would you tell them to do? Where would they get their leads? Okay, you know, how would they go about this? How would they go about running down this sales funnel, creating awareness, creating interest, driving decisions? Okay, drop any ideas you have in the questions area. But what I'm doing now with my team and some of the papers that we're helping on this is to use the newsletter activity to identify the warm leads. Okay, and in your newsletter list, when you have a free newsletter set up on your site that just goes out to anyone that gives you their email, like I said earlier, it's not the full article that you're giving them, it's just the headline and teaser. But if you have a free newsletter like this, you have a mix, and you don't know who's who just by looking at their email. You have a mix of current subscribers, because when they pay to subscribe to the website, they're automatically put on the newsletter list. You have ex-subscribers in that population, which are subscribers to the newsletter because they were added to the list when they signed up, and unless they unsubscribed, they're still receiving the newsletter. And then we've got people that just have never actually paid to subscribe to the website, but they gave us their email for the newsletter, never subscribers. For the expired subscribers, what you can do is export a list of just the people that are expired and maybe opened the last, let's say, 3 newsletters in a row and clicked on a link in all 3 newsletters. Okay, you can create filters like that in simple Excel spreadsheets with data that you can export from our system. And then you can zero in on the most qualified people. So, basically the expired subscribers, maybe that opened the last 3 emails and clicked on a link in at least one of them. You could create a filter like that and maybe get a list of like 5 expired subscribers. Then you follow up with them. So, sorry, that's right there. You follow up with them on the phone. So you send them an email, maybe a special offer for a coupon, a personalized email. It doesn't look like a newsletter, something that's just automatically generated. Give them a coupon to come back first month free, and then auto renews at the full price, or maybe a discount on the annual subscription. And then you follow up with a call, and you can learn a lot on these calls. It's really interesting. You're going to get a ton of voicemails, but when you get someone on the phone, either they'll tell you what they like, they'll tell you what they don't like. It's great feedback from your audience on how to improve your product. So that actually is more likely to happen with this second group. So I should probably switch these. I think the way to get started in this is to just think of it as an extension of customer support. Think of it as like a focus group or research on your understanding your current customers. So what you could do is take your list of current subscribers, look at who's opening the newsletter, who's really engaged, and then sorry, one second. And then call them first, and they're customers. So these people are going to be easy to talk to. It's not going to be like a cold call. You could call them with a survey. That's the reason I'm calling. We're trying to get feedback on the website. Ask them a 2 or 3 question survey, something really quick, and then give them a discounted gift subscription, or give them just like a free gift subscription to give away to a friend or family member, 1 month free. These things aren't very costly. If you can capture deals out of this, it's not very expensive to give away 1 month. And again, if we've established in the minds of the audience that it's $7.99 a month, and then they see this special offer for a free month, they know that's $8 I just saved. So that's kind of where the marketing and the selling come together. But basically, the way I'm thinking of it is that sales is, a way to go in there with coupons and make people, these special offers that make them feel like that they're getting something that not everyone is getting, But more importantly, we're doing this analysis before we just start calling and emailing people randomly. We're doing this analysis to filter and sort for the people that are the hottest leads. And that's based on really two signals: their subscription status and their newsletter activity. Now, the last group I want to talk about is your never subscribers. So what do you do with these? I mean, you have their email. That's basically it, maybe their first name. Depends on what your newsletter sign-up form has on it. So, I mean, I think one thing that would be very easy to get out of this is a phone number. So you can email these people a special offer. Again, we're filtering them to see who's opening the newsletter the most, and then we're going down the list, top down, and offering maybe a free month, no strings attached, to just try the website. So you give the most generous offer to the people that have never been a subscriber, because we've got the biggest hurdle there. And so you give them a free month. When you give someone a free month, it's not going to actually require a credit card. So there's absolutely no strings attached to this. But what we can get out of it is maybe some information about the person, maybe get their phone number. So then, next time we come around to their name in the cycle of calling, we can call them the next time. So that's kind of the whole sales funnel that I'm working around. Just taking these email leads and determining interest by the filters, and then driving the decision and action by just being a little bit more aggressive with the follow-up, and just kind of using it basically as an opportunity to offer technical support. I mean, that's almost how you could frame it, or how you could think of it. You could almost just take someone at your paper that is normally just dealing with subscriber issues on the website. People, maybe it's your circulation person, and just have them think of this as really technical support first. You're going in there, trying to improve the user experience. But then there is this sales element, because you can offer these coupons, just as part of the interaction. But I think you want to approach the subscriber as like, this is us just doing research.